What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my Leicester City Career Mode in a Super League format. In this episode I've got two games coming up against some really tough European opponents. If you haven't seen the first episode, make sure you check it out, because as well as being an intro episode to this Super League series, it's also showing you how you can set up your own Super League Career Mode. Now I'm going to be looking at what the board want for me, objectives and stuff. I did actually make the decision to not play any cup games. I'm just going to sim all of the cup games because this series is all really about the Super League format. And anyway, the league objective is to stay up and avoid relegation. So I'm going to be pushing for a mid-table spot, but the board just want me to avoid relegation, which is going to be easier said than done. But as you can see, my first game is going to be against Barcelona, which isn't the most ideal opponents to kickstart things off, but I'm going to be playing a 4-4-2, which looking back on it now is a pretty insane thing to do against a Barcelona side. Even the top teams in Europe don't try it, but I'm going to be playing a 4-4-2 formation, pretty similar to what they play in real life. The usual kind of players milling around the starting 11, but you're going to see how I fare against Barcelona with Vardy, Okazaki up top, Mahrez, Kante, Drinkwater, Albrighton, the usual back four, and Schmeichel in goal. Anyway, it was really hard to actually get something, because you can see the first half chance comes at 20 minutes where Mahrez had a shot hitting the side net and maybe should have gone across goal to create more of an opportunity. But as you can see, I'm trying to create something with Mahrez, but they just stick on you so much. They get their men behind the ball. To actually create chances on Legendary, you have to move the ball really quickly. As you can see, nothing really going on for me. And this is an example of how quickly they can actually move the ball, and it's pretty frightening when you're playing against them. They just ping it about pretty nice, and they do actually end up creating a chance straight down the middle of the pitch. Schmeichel coming to the rescue, making a big save, but that was actually it for the half. As you can see, Legendary, it is a lot of like 50-50s, balls going everywhere really, no pun intended, but as you can see, it is pretty equal. I'm not doing too bad. 2 shots versus their 2 shots, slightly more possession, but we will go into the second half, creating a nice bit of play for Vardy down the left, and a pretty bad tackle coming in from their centre back, giving me a pretty good opportunity from a set piece here as it's whipped in onto Drinkwater's head, and we did actually go 1-0 up against Barcelona, which is pretty amazing stuff to be going 1-0 up against the best team in the world. But we do it, and it is setting a good pace for the start of the Super League Career Mode. Anyway, they're going to come out firing pretty much straight away. Look at this for a chance. On the volley, but great save by Schmeichel onto the post, but the pressure did carry it on, and Jordi Alba did have a shot. Schmeichel didn't deal with it. None of the defenders picked it up, and Sergio Roberto, I believe, did actually scrap an equaliser for them. Pretty disappointing to concede that goal, because I did actually think we should have been holding on there. But then another crazy thing happened. They put a ball over the top, but luckily it was given offside for me, because it was a crazy finish by Suarez. But later on they were adding the pressure even more, and the man Suarez did get through and did finish us off late on in the game, which was heartbreaking because we did actually go 1-0 up against Barcelona. So it's really frustrating in the end to come away with nothing where I at least would have fancied a point. But anyway, the stats show that they actually dominated us more into the second half. When they're really pushing, they really do push you back into your own half, and you just have to kind of sit and soak up the pressure. But the next game was against Roma, so another tough game. Every game's going to be tough, to be honest. Kante starting things off with a decent shot. Again, not many chances being created, but right on half time the ball does get flashed across my box a couple of times, and late on into the first half, Edin Dzeko, the man who used to play for Man City, does actually put it in. And then look at this for a strike. Kevin Struman has just actually pinged it from about 25 yards into the top corner. Absolutely broken me. I was 2-0 down. With goals like that going in, I'm not going to stand much chances. And you can see this is just some of the stupid stuff I was doing. I wasn't really helping myself. I'm going to have to go away and think about more how I am going to take on Legendary. But as you can see, Juventus are actually top. Man United and Ajax surprisingly got both their wins involved there. Man City sitting 17th, not looking too promising for any of the English teams. Liverpool, the only Man United are the only English team up there. Spurs knocking around mid-table. and we are somewhere in the depths at the bottom, 19th, not quite bottom. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It is basically a little start to my Super League career mode. So if you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more episodes, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.